I'm Rob the commentator bot. Bring it on. It's a beautifully calm day here at Spa, as we're getting ready to kick things off. Starting from pole position is the best possible outcome for Superman. Coming in at second, we have D-Max.
Let's see what DMAX can do.
We're seeing Patrick Schwanz in the third spot.
Could we see a podium result from Patrick Schwanz?
The lights go out, and we are off to a flying start.
Y'all, this is where the rubber meets the road. Them drivers gonna be hustling to snag the best spot.
You ain't kiddin'. Gotta be sharper than a hickory stick to come out clean on this stretch.
This first bit always got me on the edge of my seat. Bunch of cars all jumbled up, one little hiccup and it's lights out.
Yep, gotta keep your eyes peeled and your hands steady on that wheel. The tension is palpable here. No one will want to make a crucial mistake on the first lap.
What a beautiful day for racing here at Spa. This is going to be good to watch.
Well, ain't that a slice of vanilla? Mr. Bang's sitting pretty right where they started. Comfy as a koala in a eucalyptus tree.
All the drivers will be jostling for the best position, Rob. Some of them may not make it to the second lap in one piece.
By crikey, Henrik Fleisch is already showing these drongos how it's done, nicking spots left, right, and center.
Hitting 101.87449645996094 kilometers per hour is no joke, especially on a track like this. Henrik Fleischer's showing some real moxie, but they need to watch out for Jack M team lurking in the rear view.
Well, I'll be buggered. Chris Ilduke's on fire right from the off. What did they slip into their brekkie? Rocket fuel.
They say fortune favors the bold, and Chris Ilduke is certainly proving that with this explosive start.
Look, it's not always the fireworks on track that win the race. Jack M team is playing it cool, holding their cards close.
Sometimes that's all it takes to secure a good result. Jack M team just needs to stay focused and avoid any mistakes.
You know, back in Oz, we have a saying, flat out like a lizard drinking. That's exactly what Jack M team is doing right now.
I've always wondered, what's that even mean? Lizards, drinks, racing? Y'all have a wild imagination down under.
It's like a Barbie in summer. Henrik Fleischer is the snag sizzling on the grill, and Sunrider? The hungry mate waiting for a bite.
If racing was a rodeo, Henrik Fleischer's riding that bull and not letting go.
Haha, down under we'd say they're clinging on like a possum in a gum tree. It's neck and neck, the closest battle we've seen in a while.
It's a battle of nerves now. Who will make the first mistake? Renopa 99 or Chris Ilduke? This is high stakes racing.
Fair dinkum, I reckon Jury U's got that thirsty look in his eyes. Wants to share a cold one with Patrick Schwanz in the front. It's an intense battle for position as Superman tries to outmaneuver Patrick Schwanz. This is edge of your seat racing.
You know what they say, keep your friends close and your racing rivals even closer. Looks like Superman is taking that advice to heart today.
Wow, Renault 99 is really pushing hard to catch up to Chris Ilduke. There's blood in the water for 8th place. The gap between Patrick Schwanz and Mr. Bang is razor thin as they vie for third in this nail-biting contest. It's looking good for Patrick Schwanz, who has gained places and put some distance between themselves and Mr. Bang.
If this were chess, I'd say Patrick Schwanz just put Mr. Bang in check. Brilliant move.
It's a game of inches now as Henrik Fleischer tails Renault 99 closely, ready to capitalize on any mistake. You know, Hal, during a long race like this, how easy is it for a driver to experience a lapse in concentration?
It can be quite easy, Rob. With so many factors to consider and the intense focus required, even the most experienced drivers can have a momentary lapse. That's why mental training and staying in the zone are so important.
Henrik Fleischer is in 8th and is being closely chased by Renault 99, who is just 0.3 seconds behind.
Absolutely. Henrik Fleischer is really making that car as wide as possible, not giving Renault 99 an inch of space. It's going to take something special for Renault 99 to get past him.
Now isn't this a show? Superman's gotten the bit between their teeth and they're reeling in Mr. Bang. Look at him weave and bob through Stavelo, folks.
If Superman gets any closer to Mr. Bang, they'll need to start sending out wedding invitations.
The adrenaline is pumping as Jury Yu gets within striking distance of Satan in their race for 11th. Oh, this is getting intense. Superman is just behind Mr. Bang. No room for error here. Megasaurus 55 is breathing down the neck of Renault 99, waiting for the perfect chance to make their move.
When I was racing, we had a saying, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. Megasaurus 55 is definitely living on the edge today.
This is what it's all about, folks. Henrik Fleischer is in hot pursuit of Chris Ilduke, who's just trying to stay ahead. Disappointing for Henrik Fleischer, they now find themselves in 10th.
Now ain't that something? Henrik Fleischer's got a bit of a wrinkle in their plan, but they'll iron it out, mark my words.
Someone's revved up after lunch. Henrik Fleischer's blitzed ahead, claiming 9th.
Impressive. Henrik Fleischer is really showing their skill and determination out there.
It's a tense battle for position between Henrik Fleischer in 9th and Renault 99 in 10. Henrik Fleischer is keeping Renault 99 at bay with a gap of 0.4 seconds. Wow, it's a close race for 4th. Superman is ahead with Jack M Team right on their tail with a gap of only 0.4 seconds.
The way Jack M Team's chasing, you'd think Superman took the last piece of Grandma's apple pie. Which, for the record, I did once. Still got the scar.
Struth. If Renault 99 gets any closer to Henrik Fleischer, they'll be asking to share a meat pie. Watch them duel it out at Riv Arja. Not much room to breathe for Sunrider with Patrick Schwanz trailing so close. I reckon we'll see a move soon, especially at Puon. I reckon they've had a few secret lessons down under. Patrick Schwanz's just breezed into 2nd.
Amazing stuff. Focus and precision, what it's all about.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Sunrider is proper nipping at Patrick Schwanz's heels. Are they thinking of making a lunge? Only time will tell.
If Sunrider pushes too hard, they might find themselves exploring the scenic route, and nobody's got time for sightseeing during a race.
This is what racing is all about. Two fierce competitors pushing each other to the limit. Three cars in perfect formation, creating a moving train on the circuit. They're using the slipstream to gain an advantage, but who will make the decisive move? Whoa there, Jack M Team is sticking to Superman like glue. You reckon Superman's feeling the pressure? 'Cause I sure would. This is where legends are made. Which driver will rise to the occasion and claim victory? It's like watching two predators circling each other, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Things are heating up as Jack M Team closes in on Superman. The gap between them is down to practically nothing.
Now, that's some driving, y'all. Jack M Team is putting the pressure on Superman. It's like watching a cat stalk a bird. They're inching closer with every turn.
And Jack M Team has just won the place from Superman. We got a close battle as Megasaurus 55 closes in on Mr. Bang.
If this battle ends in tears, it could be like watching a high-speed domino effect, but let's hope they keep it clean and avoid any unplanned games.
Oh, talk about a tango on tarmac. Mr. Bang is dancing closer and closer to Megasaurus 55. You can feel the tension as they approach Brussels. Crikey, Mr. Bang is losing touch with Megasaurus 55 quicker than a kangaroo on a trampoline. The fans are on the edge of their seats. It doesn't get any closer than this. There's not much to report on from Megasaurus 55 at the moment. They're just keeping their head down and putting in consistent laps.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Megasaurus 55 just needs to bide their time and wait for the right opportunity.
Talk about intense. Henrik Fleischer is on Mr. Bang's bumper. We're in for a treat as they approach Corby Paul Frere. The crowd is on its feet as Megasaurus 55 chases down Chris Ilduke through Blanchimont.
This is getting heated. With Megasaurus 55 nipping at the heels of Chris Ilduke, they're gonna make Blanchimont one to remember.
Henrik Fleischer wants to close that gap with Renault 99. It's a thrilling pursuit as Megasaurus 55 is right behind Chris Ilduke, keeping the pressure on for 6th place.
This is what makes motor racing so exciting. The tension is high and the stakes are even higher. Who will take home the victory? It's too close to call.
Chris Ilduke could be looking for a way up the inside of Megasaurus 55.
And they are poised to capitalize on any mistake, but who's going to make that mistake first?
This is what high-octane racing looks like. Renault 99 is breathing down the neck of Mr. Bang, not giving him any room to relax. It's like David versus Goliath out there. Renault 99 just slung a stone and gained ground, while Mr. Bang is left searching for footing.
Definitely, but there's still a long way to go in this race, and anything can happen. Renault 99 needs to keep driving with focus and intensity.
Looks like Renault 99's letting others have their 15 seconds of fame. Now strolling at 10th.
Life on the track is a tapestry of decisions. Looks like Renault 99 is weaving a complex narrative today, dropping a notch.
You know, Renault 99's holding off Mr. Bang like a croc defending its territory.
Huh, and over here, we'd say they're guarding like an eagle protecting its nest. Absolutely, Renault 99 in 9th is doing a fantastic job of holding on to their lead, but they can't afford to make a single mistake. And Mr. Bang is looking for any opportunity to make a move. This could be a battle to the finish line.
It's a close race between Chris Ilduke and Megasaurus 55 in 6th. It's like watching a cheetah chase its prey. Sunrider's got Patrick Schwanz in their crosshairs.
I think they are going to take them.
It's a solid performance from Sunrider at the moment. They're holding their position and not getting too caught up in battles around them.
Exactly, it's like playing chess at 200 miles per hour. Sunrider is thinking several moves ahead, and it might just pay off.
Look at this. Chris Ilduke is practically drafting off Megasaurus 55. With the gap this small, bus stop chicane is going to be a real test. It's a battle of wills out there. Each driver trying to outsmart and outmaneuver the other.
Should things go awry, Jorg Yu and DMAX might find themselves giving a whole new meaning to the term tandem drifting, though I doubt they'd enjoy it as much as the spectators.
Jury Yu's on the back foot here, struggling to keep up with D-Max like a dingo after a roadrunner. It's pedal to the metal for Jury Yu, while DMAX is still flipping through the radio channels. Things are getting spicy now, as Jury Yu and D-Max look to battle it out for 12th place. Oh my, Chris Ilduke is hot on the tail of Megasaurus 55. As they come into Malmedy, I'm sure they may have a cheeky peek up the inside. The gap between Chris Ilduke and Megasaurus 55 is widening. It's now up to 0.7 seconds. The tension is palpable. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown?
And it's not just about skill and talent. It's about who has the nerves of steel to handle the pressure and make the right decisions at the right time.
Things are looking as crook as Rookwood for D-Max, lagging behind Jury U and the gap stretching out like a long country road. They'll need to find some extra grunt to flip this situation. Alright, hold your horses. Chris Ilduke is really putting the heat on Megasaurus 55. If I were Megasaurus 55, I'd be checking those mirrors non-stop.
If Chris Ilduke gets any closer, they might as well ask Megasaurus 55 for a piggyback ride.
Tyre degradation's a right pain in the arse, but Chris Ilduke's handling it like a champ. Getting real up close and personal with Megasaurus 55, aren't they? You know, it's like watching a Kelpie herd sheep. Patrick Schwanz's making sure Sunrider stays right where they want them. No room for a sneaky pass here. It's been a solid race so far for Patrick Schwanz. They're holding their position and keeping a steady pace. Mate, Chris Ilduke's right up Megasaurus 55's chuff. As they zip through Kemmel Strait, we're all expecting some fireworks.
With Chris Ilduke on the hunt, Megasaurus 55 better not blink. Every split second counts in this tango.
With all these modern racing aids, I sometimes wonder, would the legends of the past, the real trailblazers of the sport, have had it easier or tougher today?
That's a debate for the ages, Rob. The tracks might have evolved, the cars definitely have, but the heart of racing? That's eternal.
Geez, Henrik flashes on Chris Ilduke's tail like a dunny door in a thunderstorm. But passing, that's another kettle of fish.
Henrik Fleischer's trying to find the draft, get a slipstream going, but Chris Ilduke is making them work for every inch.
Even though Roby is a fair way behind D-Max, they can't afford to let their guard down. D-Max is still vulnerable to mistakes. D-Max is really belting along the track, leaving Roby struggling to keep pace.
That's right, Rob. If Robbie doesn't pick up the pace, they might as well be moving at a snail's pace. It's really looking like DMAX is going to be tough to pass today. They're driving with real confidence and authority.
Every gear shift, every pedal push, Megasaurus 55's got one goal in mind, capturing Superman's spot. Oi, Megasaurus 55's chassis balance is on point today. They're handling bumps and curbs smoother than a croc sliding into water. Superman's got a battle ahead. This is where the race gets really interesting. Sunrider is closing in on Patrick Schwanz. Well, I'll be a monkey's Uncle Hal, but Sunrider's plans have gone walkabout right now. They're having a proper Barry Crocker keeping up with Patrick Schwanz. The drivers have been working hard to come up with the perfect race strategy. They've been looking at the weather, the track conditions and the performance of their cars.
Now it's time to put that strategy into action and see if it pays off.
The tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Sunrider's inching ever closer to Patrick Schwanz.
Y'all ever been to a Carolina hoedown? 'Cause Sunrider's dancing with that car, looking to waltz right past Patrick Schwanz.
It's an intense battle for position as Megasaurus 55 tries to outmaneuver Superman. This is edge of your seat racing. Fair dinkum, Megasaurus 55 is getting a wriggle on. The gap to Superman is now down to a whisker at 0.7 seconds.
With every lap, I can see Megasaurus 55 making micro adjustments on that steering wheel, refining traction control. They're itching to show Superman their taillights.
Chris Ilduke's got the tail tighter than a kangaroo in a hammock. If Renault 99 is gonna make a pass, they'll have to buy them a drink first.
Now, if you notice, Chris Ilduke's shifting that weight balance just right, cutting off the corners, making it a tight squeeze for Renault 99.
As we come into the final moments of this epic race, Mike is in the lead. Can they stay calm and bring home the bacon? And it's a checkered flag for Mike, who crosses the finish line with a commanding victory. What a phenomenal performance, absolutely dominant today. Patrick Schwanz never gave up. They drove with heart and determination, ultimately securing a well-deserved second-place finish. What a race from Sunrider, showing their skill and determination for a great third-place finish. Jack M Team, Megasaurus 55, Superman, and Henrik Fleischer end in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. With Renault 99 and Chris Ilduke in 8th and 9th. Taking 10th is Mr. Bang. Jury U claim 11th. Twelfth is Satan. Finishing 13th is Roby.